Okay, y'all, I got some Chinese astrology for you. Some more. It is about the four pillars of destiny. You don't just have your year pillar, man. You got a month, you got a day, and you got an hour. And it each means something, right? So the year represents ancestry, represents outward appearance. So how the world at large sees you, right? Your general disposition and like basically how society sees you at large when they first meet you, right? Most people see you for your year. So I was born the year of the brown rabbit, right? So they see me as a rabbit, right? On my other channel, I go by Darius the Gold Rabbit, right? You see, to the world at large, that's how it appears. But you have three other pillars. It ain't just your year. Remember that. The month pillar represents parent. So your relationship with them, how it basically formed you, right? It's your inner animal. And it also has to do with your adult life, career path, those type of traits, that type of animal. For me, I was born the month of the brown snake. So I need to take on those type of career type of energies when I get to that point. I'm a life path 5 too, by the way, so my life's kind of here and there right now. But later in life, when I make videos for you guys, you'll see and I'll tell you. But right now, it's like that. It's your inner emotions too, right? So not so um, apparent to other people, but it becomes apparent when you get to that point in life. Your career, your adult life, that kind of thing. Now, your day pillar is actually who you are. The day represents you. As I said before, the year represents the ancestor, the month represents the parent, and then the day is actually you. So I was born the day of the white monkey, right? So I have actually monkey energy. But when I come on here at this channel, I portray who? Um, Monkey D. Luffy. It's in the name, y'all. So I do what he calls my day pillar too. It's your inner life, your innate talents, how you approach, you know, life, relationships, how you approach relationships. The best way you should approach relationships. Your, love towards other human beings, right? You want to get in tune with your day pillar, whatever animal that is, and whatever kind of, you know, elements attached to that animal too. It's an amalgamation of all this stuff, but the day is who you actually are, right? The hour, on the other hand, has to do with your children. Children, your creative output, how creative you are, right? What type of creative energy do you have? My hour, I was born the hour of the fire rat. Creative output, right? It's also your relationship with your children. How you're going to be with your children later in life. How you interact with basically people of the younger generations. So like for me, when I have, or if I ever have kids with people who are around like, 40, 30, 20 years younger than me, I'll operate more in that kind of like fire rat kind of energy towards them, right? Anybody older than me, by like, 20, 30, 40 years, they probably operate, in their hour energy towards me because they are of like, an older age and they see when they look at me, they just can't help but, you know, be like, oh, that's somebody who would be around my kid's age. I want to interact with them in that kind of manner. you know, and not everybody does that, but some people just always gotta be like that. I say that because something happened to me today, and I was just like, that shit was kind of disrespectful. But I'm still here giving you videos and information. So remember this, all right? The year, that's your outward appearance. Outward appearance. How people perceive you upon first meeting you. That is your connection to your ancestors, right? Connect to the ancestors. The month pillar is appearance. It has to do with your inner animal and how you deal with your emotions internally, and also what type of career path you have, what kind of animal aligns with that career path, right? Or what kind of animal what kind of energy you should take on when you go after your career, right? Your day, that's who you are. It represents you. It's not the year, it's the day that represents who you actually are, right? And that's your approach towards, creating relationships. It shows your innate talents too that you have in this life, right? And then the hour is like children and how you use your, creative flow, your wisdom, and then how you impart that, how you go about talking to people who are like basically younger than you, and how you would go about operating with them. Because if you think about it, that's definitely true. The way older people act with younger people, they just have it, and it's like, I talk to this guy like he's my, son, even though he's not. Or I talk to this person like he's a younger person, and they might be in tune with their output. That comes, with time, right? And then obviously when you have children, you're gonna be more in tune with that animal. But yeah, know what your day pillar is, and you can get an astrology reading from me, and I'll tell you all that. I'll let you know what your year, month, day, and hour masters are for the 4 pillars of destiny, right? And that is what this video was about. I'll go over each specific pillar later and let you know what specific times and things happen, which animal at least you have in the general sense. But I'll need to generate you a birth chart. So that's all $350. Like I said, that never changes. When you want it from me, I can get you all that. Not just your Chinese astrology, your Vedic astrology, your Western astrology, your Native American astrology, and your numerology reading, all for $350. Be cool, farm the corner, and that is this video.